Let's learn simple past tense. So today's class is about simple past. First, let's do the definition. The simple past tense is a verb form that is used to refer to an action completed in the past. Now we know that there are three forms of the verb, V1, V2, V3 forms, right? What is the V1 form? Present form. What is the V2 form? Past. And what is the V3 form? That is the past participle. So these are the three forms of the verb that we have learned. And in simple past, we use the V2 form of the verb. So simple past denotes V2 form of the verb and it refers to an action that completed in the past. So here we are speaking about an action that itself got over in the past. So here we refer to a completed action. What is completed action? We can't say the action is going on at the time of speaking. It is over in the past. Right? So since we are referring to a completed action, it is simple past. Right? Now let's move to the next slide. Here we have the definition as well as the rule that is applicable for simple past. Simple past tense is a verb form used to refer to an action completed in the past. So the verb form that we have used here is V2 and the action itself got over in the past. Now there is a pattern that goes for the sentence. SVO is the pattern that we use for writing sentence. Here I have given a few sentences in the SVO format. Let's go through it and understand the verb form that is used in all these sentences. In a glance, we can understand that all these sentences are in simple past because here we are saying about action that itself got over in the past. So it starts with a subject followed by a verb and then object. A sentence always has a subject. In order to have a meaningful sentence, we should start the sentence with a subject. The subject is the most important part of a sentence. It tells what the sentence is about. I played cricket. Here the sentence is about whom? I. Right? It tells the subject. She wrote a letter. Here the sentence is about whom? She. That is the subject here. They ate ripe bananas. Here the subject is about whom? They. That's the subject here. I chased a thief. The sentence here is about whom? I. So in the first glance itself we learned what the subject is. The subject is the most important part of a sentence. It tells what the sentence is about. Whether it is about a person, whether it is about a place, whether it is about a thing. Now, next we have the verb part. I played cricket. There, played is the V2 form of the verb that we have used. She wrote a letter. There, wrote is the V2 form of the verb that we have used. They ate ripe bananas. Their ate is the V2 form of the verb that we have used. And I chased a thief. Their chased is the V2 form of the verb that we have used. So we should understand that verb has three different forms, V1 and V2 and V3. In V1 we say play. In V2 it becomes played. Write we say in V1 and in V2 it becomes wrote. Eat we say in V1 In V2 it becomes ate. Chase we say in V1. In past it becomes chased. So this difference is what we learn in simple past. Is this clear? Now we are going to learn about object. I am saying about object because I have mentioned object here in the sentence pattern, so it's important for me to say about object too. Now, what is an object? How will you identify an object in a sentence? If you ask the question what or who to the verb in the sentence, you get object. I played cricket. What did you play? You ask the question, you get the answer, cricket. That here is the object. She wrote a letter. What did she write? A letter. That here becomes the object. They ate ripe bananas. What did they eat? Ripe bananas. So here, ripe is the adjective that is used to describe bananas. That here becomes the object. I chased a thief. Whom did you chase? A thief. That here becomes the object. So understand that a sentence will follow the pattern of subject, verb and object. This I have given here just to make you understand how it works in a sentence. When you read a sentence in simple past, you can easily identify the keywords used in the sentence. Now these keywords that are shown in the sentence denote the sentence is in simple past. These keywords denote time and it express that event happened in simple past. Now what are the keywords that here used in the sentence which tells the action happened in simple past? Ago, last weekend, yesterday, 2 weeks, fortnightly, last night, last month. All these are examples for the words that denote the action happened in the past. It tells the time in which the action happened, right? These are the clue words or the key words that denote the time in which the action happened. Of course, it happened in the past. So that is why the heading is given time or keywords express simple past. Now we have examples for these keywords. He died a year ago. A year ago tells the time in which the event happened in the past. Right? I had a meeting with Lucy last weekend. So when she had a meeting with Lucy last weekend. So that tells the time in which the event happened. I met my friend yesterday. That yesterday tells when the event really happened. It happened in the past. She was ill for 2 weeks. That 2 weeks tells us when really she fell ill or from when on she fell really ill. She was ill for 2 weeks. So the past 2 weeks she was seriously ill. So that 2 weeks here tells the duration and it clearly states for the past 2 weeks she was seriously ill. She had fortnightly checkups with her dentist. Fortnightly. After every 14 days, she used to have her routine checkup with the dentist. Last night, we went shopping. That last night indicate that the action happened in the past. Last month, I received a meritorious award for excellence. That last month tells that the event itself happened in the past. So all these words denotes the time in which the event happened. Understand that how these keywords are applied in the sentence to indicate an action happened in the past. When you say simply 2 weeks or fortnightly, not necessarily mean that the words indicate past, but how these words are meticulously used in the sentence to show that it happened in the past. Hope it is clear.